Listen, this separation is real, and you're witnessing it. They calling good evil and evil good. But the other separation that you're going through is seeing folks for who they really are. And what may also be happening to you is this is the time, this is the test to see where your heart is, where your heart posture is, with old wounds coming up. I don't understand why people think um, the Most High is not about the. They say the Most High is not about darkness. Doesn't speak darkness. Doesn't speak death. But if there's death and decay and darkness on the inside of you, don't the Most High, don't Christ have to raise that up, raise the dead, for you to evaluate, for you to examine, for you to check your heart posture? So your heart can be purified, so it can be cleansed. And some of us have the ability to discern, to see folks' nasty thought forms in their shadow. It ain't an entity, it ain't a devil, it ain't a demon. It's them sending their darkness your way. They're flying monkeys. Their misery loves company. That woe be to me. Listen, when you start to see growth in people, 5, 10 years, and you're not seeing any change in anyone, and they doing the same thing over and over again and playing you like you're not going to see them for who they truly are. It's their choice. That's the separation too. Their choice is to be hateful, to be mean-spirited, to be fearful, and have a lack mentality, a poverty conscious. And your choice is to have peace, grace, love, power, sound mind. I don't understand why. That's not meant for me to understand crazy. It's not meant for you to understand when someone is insane in the membrane. And I ain't talking about a mental illness. I'm talking about those who choose to stay stuck and in a loop, who choose to be in a limbo. Because that's a choice. That's why the Most High gives us free will. I don't understand why it's these people walking around. Oh, they think they better. She thinks she better. He think he better. It's the same. You hear that over and over. Just because you are feeling better, just because you're cheerful, just because you're joyful, just because you have some peace, isn't. This is what I mean by you don't know God. You don't have a relationship with God. If you envy someone who has peace, who has calm, there's too many people that are making things harder than it has to be. When you're really tuned into Christ, into the Most High, oh yeah, you're going to produce the fruit of the Spirit. I know you by your fruit. You're either going to speak life or death. You're either going to believe or don't believe. You're either going to trust or don't trust. You either know or don't know. And those who know what I'm talking about right now. And I'm sensing this survivor's remorse. But what's that really about? And I'm sensing this from someone that may be attached to you or in your vicinity or connected to you or whatever. This survivor's remorse. Because those that have transitioned to the other side, even if they ain't in the highest realm, they in the presence of God. They have returned to God. Because God is everywhere, in everyone, all at once. And I'm talking about the human beings right now that's making things harder than it has to be. Peace, calm, gentle. Slow down and smell the roses. Forgive, trust, believe, and know that God is with you. I do not like when people say, I'm not as strong as you. Then you don't know God. Because my strength comes from God. We may have a different personality, but the oneness is in that strength, that love, that peace, that self-control, that gentleness, that meekness, that humbleness. It all comes from Source, from the Most High. This is the separation that you're seeing happening right now. And and sometimes, yeah. You're going to hear Spirit say, move on. Let it be. Let them go. Because you cannot wish them well and they don't want to be well. They're not even in alignment with the Most High. Christ's power can't even work through them. They're not even allowing the mighty works of Christ to help them heal and recover and be better and feel better. Because what is it when you're in the flesh? Those who will not inherit the kingdom of God. What is that? I think one of them is drunkenness. Those who idolize. And it's a lot more. But that's the word too. So, are you in the flesh? Because the flesh is weak. And that's where you mostly bound to, in your flesh. When you have type of physical illness or mental illness. Because you're not bearing the fruits of God. This is what this evil that they want to say is good. And it's good that they want to call evil. Oh, we seeing it operating. I'm seeing it all on my channel. I see you when you ill-gotten. I see you when you mean-spirited. I see you when you trying to shadow box. I see when you release the flying monkeys. Because these folks think you are less than. Think you are a peon. Nobody is better than anyone. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is beyond redemption. And I'm talking about the human beings, okay? And that seed was planted in my home. Nobody is better than anyone. So when I speak truth, because the Spirit, the greater one, dwells deep inside of me, that don't mean I think I'm better than you. That don't mean I'm condemning you. That don't mean that I'm discouraging you. Because what the greater Spirit within you shall do is raise the dead within you. The dead know nothing. And then I love my peace. I know you love your peace. I enjoy my own company. Okay? I do. I like myself. I do. I enjoy spending time with God. And I enjoy spending time with people who are in their right mind. If you're not in your right mind, go to God. What I'm seeing now, everybody want a quick fix, want to obsess over whatever they can manifest. Looking for predictions more than trusting their own intuition. Where you at, child? Where you at? Where you at, child? Where you at? It's time to get back to the foundation of your creator, your maker. They call it new age, but there ain't nothing new under the sun. And most of these people are miserable, do not know who they are, and do not know where they are going. They just want. Get it, get it, get it. And still there's a void. There's an emptiness within them because they're not filled with the Spirit of God. Too busy thinking they are God. No, you are a particle of God. And then you're supposed to shine that light bright on this earth. But we got too many fake gurus. Too many people who want to just be selfish. Lovers of selves. Aren't we supposed to deny our flesh, deny ourselves on a daily so we can commune with Christ? So we can hear the truth? So we can heal? So we can recover? So we can grow up? I'm seeing too many grown folks having temper tantrums and meltdowns over things as simple as coffee. Yeah, I encountered somebody who was having a meltdown about some coffee. Get your life. I refuse to let this world, this matrix, this country, this economy, these funky, I was about to say funky family, this funky family, whatever, that may be turning you away from God, pushing you from God. I refuse to turn batty and nutty and crazy because of what's going on in the world. Just because the world is burning, let it burn. It is time for something new. You're going to get your peace right. You're going to get your joy right. You're going to get your strength right. You're going to get your love, power, and sound mind right from the Most High. Even if you don't feel like doing anything, be aware of that, because that's giving the enemy a foothold into your mind and heart. And right about now, the truth is, you better learn how to cover yourself. You better learn how to pray for yourself. You better learn how to encourage yourself. You better learn how to motivate yourself in these times. I'm just telling you the truth. Big sis is just telling you the truth. And there's a lot of people that just don't like to hear the truth. So they'll rather say, oh, she thinks she better. Honey child, please. Nobody is better than anyone. God sees us all human beings as equals. So I don't know why y'all got this hierarchy on earth, this pecking order. That's a lie from the pits of hell. The devil is a big fat liar. And many are being deceived and deluded. And that's their choice. That's the separation. And your choice is to have love, peace, power, and a sound mind. And I think I'm going to leave on that good note. I wanted to just say, sometimes you're going to hear Spirit say, move on. Let it be. Let them go. Because you want them to be well, and they're deciding to stay in hell. Okay. And I'll catch y'all on the next go round. Stay prayed up. Love you. Peace.